Hello students, welcome to SRPS Online Studies. Today we are going to start our chapter number 8 of class 6, that is Getting to Know Plants. Students, we will observe so many varieties of plants, flowers, leaves in our nature. We have seen that some of the flowers are of different colors, some of the leaves are of in small size, some in big size, some of the leaf shape is different, some of the leaves are in big and small size, some plants flower, some plants have given flowers and some plants have given non flowers. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about all these things. Okay, so what we have to know in this chapter? Getting to know plants. The name of our chapter is Getting to Know Plants. It means that in this chapter we are going to know about the leaf, about the root, about the stem, each and every part of a plant. Okay, so let's start our chapter Getting to Know Plants. See students, we have seen in our nature two main groups are there. One of that type of plants which have given flowers, and one of that type of plants which have not given the flowers. Okay, so behalf of this one, the two broad groups are there. So first one is our flowering plants and the second one is our non-flowering plants. Okay, and they are also further divided into so many subgroups. Okay, so let's see. So have you know about these flowering plants? So flowering plants are those plants those bear flowers, and non-flowering plants are those that not bear flowers. So the examples are there: rose, sunflower, mango. These are the flowering plants example. We have seen that in the case of rose had given flowers, sunflower plants also given flowers, and mango trees also given flowers. Okay, and beside this non-flowering plants, the examples are ferns, mosses. We have seen that they are not yet any flowers. Okay, understand? So what we had understand from this one, that we have seen two main groups are there according to the plants. Plants have two main groups. First one is flowering plants and the second one is non-flowering plants. It means that some of the plants are given flowers and some of the plants are given they are not bear flowers. Okay, so the examples of flowering plants are rose, sunflower, mango, and the other one is ferns and mosses. Okay, now let's see the classification of plants. Students, when we see in our nature, we have seen so many types of plants. Some plants, they are very small, some plants are in medium sized plant, and some plants are very tall. So plants are classified into three categories. Okay, so what are the three categories are there? Herbs, shrubs, and trees. Let's see in this picture also. First one is herbs, and the second picture is of shrubs, and the third one is of trees. Okay, so what is the difference between in three types of plants? Let's see. We have seen that when we see in the case of herbs, shrubs, and trees, so what we have seen, see, herbs are very green and very small plants. Okay, so naturally they are very green and its stem is also tender. It means that non-woody stem. Okay, so when we see the herb stem is very green in color. We can easily bend its stem, usually short in height, and we can see the few branches are there in herbs. Okay, so herbs, what are the characteristics we have seen in herbs? See, herbs are those type of plants which is very small in size, which is very small in height. Its stem is green in color. We can easily bend its stem and usually short in height, and some few branches are there. In herbs. Beside this, in shrubs, what are there? Shrubs are taller than herbs but shorter than trees. Okay, so stems branching out near the base, or we can say that the close to the ground in the shrub case, and the stem is hard but not very thick. In this case, in the case of shrub plants, what happened? The stem is hard and not very thick. So in this case, we have taken the examples of China rose, jasmine, Okay, so these are our examples of shrubs. And the trees are very small, trees are very tall, hard and thick brown stem. Okay, and the stems have also so many branches, and the in the upper part, and much above the and we have seen the branches are much above the ground. So students, in this classification of plants, we have seen the plants are classified into three categories according to their heights. So when the small size plants are there, they are known as herbs. Medium size plants are there, they are known as shrubs, and big tall plants are known as our trees. Clear? Now the next one is creepers and climbers. See, this one is also are part of plant, creepers and climbers. See, creepers, some plants have weak stems and cannot stand upright. Students, have you seen in your garden also some of the plants are there, so which can't stand by their own. So they have very weak stems. It cannot stand with upright position. So some of these spread out on the ground and are called creepers. So what they do now? So when they are not standing, then at that time what they do? They have to be spread over on the ground. So they are known as creepers. Understand? So the examples of these creepers are strawberry. Let's see. The pictures are given below. And the next one is climbers. Other climb up with the help of a support. Climbers is also, by the name we can understand that it can be climb over on other thing, and they can grow. Okay. So in this one, our example is grapevine, gourd. See, in this picture we can see this type of creepers and climbers. Okay, so this one is our creepers and climbers. So what we had studied in our first part, that the plants are categorized into three categories, that they are herbs, shrubs and trees. Herbs are very small plants, shrubs are medium sized plants, and the trees are very tall one. Okay, now we are going to know about plant systems. Students, have you seen the plants in our nature? So have you seen that the plant has two parts? First they have two parts, the underground part of the plant or the part that remains in the soil. They are known as root system. Understand? The part which is underground or which is below under the soil, they are known as root system. And the green part, that grows above the ground, that is called our shoot system. So in a plant system, what we see, plant system, we can see that our one plant have two types of system. The lower one is root system and the outermost one is shoot system. Okay, thank you.